Hello guys and girls and welcome back to a brand new video today for today's new prediction weekly video. It's a double game week for national for League 1 teams, League 2 teams and the Championship teams. So going to be going into them in a second. Obviously the Championship are first. Just before I start, it means a lot for you guys to like and subscribe to my YouTube videos. We are on the way to 1,000 subscribers, and that is fantastic. That's a thing that I've never thought would ever happen, and because we are so close to it, it's remarkable, and it means the world to me that you guys have done it for me, and you've helped me, and you've done everything from what I want to do for doing YouTube. Having YouTube as a job is my dream, and I'm going for it, and I'm keep doing what I'm doing. I'm doing good at it because I love doing what I'm doing right now. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and please remember to like and subscribe. Obviously it's game week. Obviously there's games on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday and Tuesday. Obviously, I think there's only one game on Tuesday as well. So yeah, um, it's the Championship game week first, and that is. Where should we start? And we'll start in the Championship. For the first game week for the Championship is Southampton versus Plymouth. Southampton are on a good run of form at the moment. They're doing really well. I think they're about fourth in the league, and they are doing exceptional well, and they're doing fantastically well because they want to be in the top two to go into the Premier League. And for me, I'm going to say a 3-1 win for Southampton, and obviously for Plymouth to get a goal to come to try and get something out of the game, but I just don't think it'll be the right time for them to get a goal. So I'm going to say a 3-1 win for Southampton. Next game is Birmingham City versus Bristol City. I think Birmingham not playing well. I think with Birmingham with losing the last 13 games in a row, and obviously where they are in the league. Obviously, before Wayne Rooney was their manager, they were doing wonders. They were in the top six, and for them, they're doing absolutely woeful in the game. And Bristol City, I think they won their last game. I think they won 3-2. And for me, I'm going to say a 2-0 win for Bristol City. Going to the next game is Cardiff City versus Leicester. I think this is going to be a tricky game for Cardiff because Leicester are on a good run of form. They did get a 1-1 draw against Ipswich at the weekend. And for me, I'm going to say a 2-0 win for Leicester City. Next one is Coventry City versus Swansea. Coventry, they're hit and miss at the moment, but they're doing okay. With Swansea, they're mediocre. I'm going to say a 1-0 win for Coventry City. Next one is Huddersfield win against Middlesbrough. Huddersfield winning 3-0 in their last game. I can't remember who they played, but they won 3-0. Middlesbrough, they're not bad this season. Obviously, the start of the season, they weren't that great, but they've been getting back wins and everything, which is good. And for me, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Middlesbrough. Just. Next game is Hull City versus Blackburn. For me, Hull City did lose against Sunderland at the weekend. And obviously, Blackburn have not been performing well enough to be getting the goals that they want. And for me to say this, I'm going to say Hull City 2, Blackburn 1. So Hull City 2, Blackburn 1. Ipswich versus QPR now. Ipswich getting the draw against Leicester. Good draw for them. Ipswich haven't been doing well. Obviously, they did get an absolute hammering against Leeds. They haven't won in the last 3 games. Do I think they will get back to an easy? Yeah, I do think they will, but I'm going to say a 2-0 win for Ipswich Town. With a 2-0 win for them. Going to the next one is Millwall versus Norwich. For me, I'm going to start with it. I'm going to just go 0-0 because Millwall aren't doing great this season, and so aren't Norwich. Norwich are just woeful. So I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw. Preston against Sheffield Wednesday. For me, I think this will be a good game. Preston did win against Leeds at the weekend. I thought it was a great result for them. And for me, against Sheffield Wednesday, I'm going to say a 2-0 win for Preston. I think Preston will get another win. I think they'll do well. So, hello guys, been on. Hello. Now going into Rotherham versus Sunderland. I think this is going to be an easy win for Sunderland. I'm going to go 3-0 win for Sunderland. Next one is Watford versus Stoke. This for me is going to be another draw. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw. West Brom versus Leeds. I think this is going to be a really good game, really tricky game. 8:15 kickoff, which is a good thing. And I'm going to say West Brom 4, Leeds 2. I think it'll be a really good game as well. So that is the championship done for the Friday night game. For Friday night. So going into League One now. League One, we're starting off with Wigan Athletic, which starts at 7 o'clock. Wigan Athletic versus Carlisle. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Wigan. After that is Bristol Rovers versus Charlton Athletic. I'm going to just go for a 1-1 draw because I don't know much about both of the teams. Burn Albion versus Shrewsbury. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Shrewsbury win. Cheltenham Town Reading. I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw. 0-0 draw. Next one is Exeter versus Portsmouth. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Portsmouth. Next one is Fleetwood versus Bolton. I'm thinking this could be a tricky game for Bolton, but I'm just going to say it 2-2. Next one is Leyton Orient versus Wycombe. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Wycombe win. Lincoln City versus Northampton. Lincoln City. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Lincoln. Next one is Oxford versus Derby. I'm going to go for a big score, 3-3. I think it'll be a great game for people to watch. Next one is Peterborough versus Barnsley. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Peterborough. Port Vale Blackpool. I'm going to go 3-0 Blackpool win. The last game for League One is Stevenage versus Cambridge. For me, I think Cambridge will get a goal in this game, but I'm going to just say a Stevenage win, and they will nick it 2-1. 2-1 Stevenage. So going into League Two now, these are for tomorrow's games, and we're going to start with AFC Wimbledon versus Colchester. For me, AFC Wimbledon getting beat by Sutton at the weekend, I thought Wimbledon should be winning them games, but anything that happens in football. So against Colchester United, I'm going to go for a close game. I'm going to go for a 2-1 win for Wimbledon. Next one is Barrow versus Accrington. Barrow are doing really well this season, and I think they will get playoffs. Excuse me. And I'm going to say a 2-0 win for Barrow. Next one is Bradford City versus Stockport. For me, I think this is going to be a good game. I'm going to go for a 4-2 win for Stockport County. Bradford to get 2 goals. I think the goals will be from Andy Cook for Bradford. Next one is Gillingham versus Sutton. For me, I'm just going to go for a basic 1-1 draw. Harrogate Town versus Tranmere Rovers. Now, my team, Tranmere Rovers, did win 5-1 at the weekend on Boxing Day, which I thought was a fantastic result. The players done fantastically well to be getting the goals, and the way we played, I thought we were good. But yeah, going into the game, do I think Tranmere will get another win away from home? Can Tranmere make it their second win of the season away from home against a tough opponent in Harrogate? Harrogate have been on good run of form with winning their last 3 games at their place. I think they've won a few games at their place as well. So, for me, I'm going to go Harrogate 1, Tranmere 2. And the goal scorers will be Apter and Connor Jennings. Next one is Mansfield Town versus Doncaster. Mansfield Doncaster, I think this will be a good game, but I think it'll be an only one-sided team. I think Mansfield will absolutely smash these. I'm going to say 4-0. Next one is MK Dons versus Crawley. For me, I think this is another tricky game for both teams. And I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I think it'll be a real close game. I think both teams will want to win because Crawley are doing okay this season and everyone was expecting them to be getting the bottom 2. And they've actually performed very well in the games. So, yeah. Next one is Newport County versus Crewe. For Newport have been obviously okay. Obviously, they did beat Forest Green at Boxing Day, winning 4-2, being 2-0 down at home. And to come back from 2-0 down to win 4-2 is fantastic. For me, I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Newport. Next one is Notts County Morecambe. I think Morecambe aren't that great. I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to go 3-0 Notts County. Next one, Salford Grimsby. Salford got absolutely mauled against Tranmere, but Grimsby did get beaten that game. Do you know what? I'm going to say 0-0 draw because I don't think both teams will score. I think, especially with Salford, the way they've been playing, they've not been great. They haven't got a manager. And for me, they need to be a lot more better if they want to be winning games. So, next one is Swindon Town versus Forest Green. I think with Swindon losing their last 2 games, one against Tranmere, one against Wrexham. Sorry, Swindon Forest Green. I think Swindon will get the win. I'm going to say 2-0 win for Swindon. Walsall Wrexham. For me, I think this game is going to be a close game. That's what people are thinking. I'm just going to say a basic 1-1 draw. I think it'll be a 1-1 draw. So going into Saturday the 30th of December, we're going to be starting off with the Premier League. Premier League is Luton Town versus Chelsea. Honestly, I've been thinking this, and I think it'll happen. A 2-1 win for Luton against Chelsea because Chelsea have not been winning enough games away from home. So I think Luton will get the win. Next one is Aston Villa versus Burnley. Burnley winning their last game. They got beaten their last game against Liverpool, and Villa getting beat by Manchester United. For me, I think this will easily be a win for Villa. I'm going to say a 3-1 win for Villa. Next one is Crystal Palace versus Brentford. Crystal Palace, Brentford. For me, Crystal Palace need to win this game because obviously, they could be getting relegated depending the way they're playing. I'm going to say Brentford getting beat 4-1 against Wolves at home yesterday. I'm going to say a 1-0 win for Palace. And then Man City versus Sheffield United. I'm going to go for an easy 5-0 win for Man City. Next one is Wolves Everton. For me, I think this is going to be a great game to watch. Honestly, this is a 3 o'clock kickoff, which I think is stupid because I think this game will be a good game. And for me, I'm going to say a Wolves win 3-2 against Everton. I think it'll be a great game to watch. Next one is Manchester United's time now against Nottingham Forest away from home. Can Manchester United go 2 games unbeaten, get in a win? Will be fantastic and do that. But for me, I'm going to say I think Forest will score. I think they'll score first. But I think United will get the job done, and I think they will absolutely batter them. We'll go 4-1 Manchester United. I'm going to say Garnacho with 2. I'm going to say Huynh with 1 and Rashford with 1. I think it'll be a great result for Manchester United. So next one is... So going into Sunday's games now. Sunday's games is Fulham versus Arsenal. Fulham Arsenal. I'm going to say an easy win for Arsenal. I'm going to go 2-0 win for Arsenal. Next one is Tottenham versus Bournemouth. For me, I think this is going to be a cracker. Do I think Bournemouth will win at Tottenham? And do you know what? I'm going to say it. Tottenham 1. Bournemouth 3. No, actually, I'll say Tottenham 2. Bournemouth 3. I think that'll be a quality game to watch for, I think, a 2 o'clock game, which I think will be really good. Maybe a watch on, maybe, I don't know. So they're both on at 2 o'clock. So we're going to be going into Monday's games. And Monday's games is Liverpool, Newcastle. For me, I think Liverpool will absolutely dick Newcastle. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for Liverpool. So going into the Championship now is Sunderland versus Preston on a Monday. That'll be a good game at 12:30. Sunderland 2, Preston 1. Blackburn, Rotherham, I'm going to go for 1-0 Rotherham win. Leeds, Birmingham, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Leeds. Bristol City, Millwall, Bristol City to win 3-0. Leicester, Huddersfield, I'm going to go for a 5-0 win for Leicester. Middlesbrough, Coventry, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Norwich, Southampton, 2-0 Southampton away from home. Plymouth, Watford, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. QPR, Cardiff, I'm going to go 3-3. I think it'll be a good game. Stoke, Ipswich, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Ipswich. Swansea, West Brom, I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for West Brom. Sheffield Wednesday versus Hull, I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Hull. So going into League One now, and that is Barnsley, Wigan. I'm going to say Barnsley to win 3-0. I think Barnsley will get the upper hand and win the game. Barnsley, Blackpool, but Lincoln. I'm going to go for 2-1 win for Blackpool. Next one is Bolton versus Burton. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win for Bolton. Cambridge, Leyton Orient, 2-0 Cambridge. Carlisle, Port Vale, I'm going to go for 1-1 draw. Charlton, Oxford, I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for Oxford. Derby, Peterborough, I think it'll be a good game. I'm going to go 3-2 Derby. Northampton, Cheltenham, I'm going to go for 1-0 Northampton win. Portsmouth, Stevenage. People are going to love me for saying this. They're going to really love me for saying this, especially Joe Tier. I'm going to go for Portsmouth 2, Stevenage 3. Next one is Reading, Exeter. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Exeter away from home. Sheffield, Shrewsbury versus Fleetwood. I'm going to go for 1-1 draw. Wickham, Bristol Rovers 2-0 Wickham. So next one is League 2. So going into League 2 now is Accrington versus Salford. I'm going to go for a 3-0 win for Accrington because Salford are not great. Gillingham, Colchester, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Crawley, Swindon, 1-0 Crawley win. Crewe, Bradford, I'm going to go for 1-1 draw. Again, I think it'll be a close game. Doncaster, MK Dons, I'm going to go 3-1 MK Dons. Forest Green, Wimbledon. Do you know what? I'm going to go for a 1-0 win for Forest Green. I think they'll get a win. I really do. But Grimsby versus Walsall. For me, I'm going to say a 1-0 win for Walsall. Morecambe, Harrogate. I'm going to go for a 1-0 Morecambe win. Stockport, Mansfield. I'm going to go 3-2. 3-2 Stockport. Sutton, Newport. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. Now, going into Tranmere Newport and Notts County. Tranmere Notts County. I think this game could be a turnover. I think Tranmere can win this game. And people are going to be thinking, why am I thinking that? I'm going to go Tranmere Rovers 3. Notts County 1. Right. Tranmere to win 3-1. So, going to the next game is Wrexham Barrow. For me, I'm going to go for a 1-0 Barrow win. I think Barrow will win out Wrexham. So going into the next one is, I think it is Premier Tuesday game. Nice. Hang on. So the last game for Premier League is West Ham versus Brighton. For me, I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. 2-2, and that is what my prediction is. So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and please remember to like and subscribe if you know. I'll see you guys in a bit. Yes, I did. Yeah. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like and subscribe if you know. I'll see you guys next. All the lights super on me. And please remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in a bit, and peace out.